Hello everyone, hello! Cesare here with more Mass Effect 2. Our character's scars are more prominent than ever. And so you can see our Renegade is up past the second bar here now. Somehow it has surpassed our Paragon actions from the first game. Excellent. Alright, so let's see, we got warp ammo now. Lasts until overridden by another ammo power. 15% weapon damage. Pretty cool. It's 25% weapon damage, 35%. And then we can heavy warp ammo. Or squad warp ammo. Okay. So, today, to start us off, we're going to be heading on to do... I think we said we're going to do Zaid's mission first. What? Mass relay jump. Okay. So. I guess I can leave that up to you, unless the MSV Rosalie is helping Zaid. What would you guys like to see first? Okay, so it looks like there are two separate areas. We can go help Zaid in the Theia solar system, or Firewalker MSV Rosalie in Alista. What do you guys think? Help Zaid or Firewalker to the MSV Firewalker. A hydrogen methane gas giant, Lapini and its moons have been cursorily scanned by space probes and found to have little in the way of rare resources. The galaxy at large considers it unremarkable. Well, can't argue with that. Okay, Rena says we're gonna do the MSV Firewalker first. Vecchio is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a thin, hot atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Initial surveys found trace amounts of iridium, but little of interest in the silicate desert sands that cover most of the surface of the planet. On a recent tour, the Alliance survey ship Coop discovered a group of partial graves hidden in the equatorial mountain ranges. The ancient skeletons in the burial sites are obviously humanoid, but incomplete and poorly preserved, which has made them difficult to identify. Fragments of primitive ceramic grave goods were also found nearby. This raises further questions about who traveled to the inhospitable planet, since the closest garden world, Volturno, has no intelligent life. Human universities are planning further archaeological investigations. That would actually be super interesting.
Probe away.
I kind of want to get back into archaeology in the hopes that we do space travel, but that would just be a pipe dream for me. I'd have to win the lottery first. I actually really am interested in archaeology, though. A so-called super Earth, Volturno is home to organic life, but is nevertheless uninhabitable for the near future, currently in an ice age. Most of the planet, from the latitude of 30 degrees north or south, is frozen wasteland, so most organic life, limited to algae and lichens, resides near the equator. The strong gravity prevents any sapient species but Elcor from thriving on the planet, and the Elcor cannot breathe the planet's atmosphere, which contains lethal amounts of carbon dioxide, in addition to its oxygen. Small packs of Vorcha squatters are attempting to take the planet for themselves illegally, but most of them live miserable existence in the planet's crushing gravity and die from falls and medical complications. Oh no. Only terraforming on a massive scale would turn Volturno into a habitable world, and the Elcor lack the political capital with the Citadel Council to begin such an effort.
Launching probe.
Just die from the gravity. That's unfortunate. Alright, we got a fuel depot. We got another planet. This is a nice one. Metaponto. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Metaponto has developed a helium-3 fueling station funded by Elcor business interests who hope to bring enough attention to the system to attract terraforming investors and thus eventually develop Volturno as a habitable world. As thus far they have met with little success. I have one spike of something.
Probe away.
They have a spike of iridium. Okay. MSV Rosalie. Polino, a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Polino remains undeveloped while its sister planet, Metaponto, garners all the attention. Hero Brian, hello! This was not always the case. In 2180, news stories seeded throughout the extranet claimed that Element Zero was being found on Polino's moons in record loads. This turned out to be a scam spread by Dunawurachum Consortium, an Alcor corporation trying to scare up investors. After a small fleet of space probes scoured the area, the hype quickly deflated, and the myth only persists now in unwanted extranet email messages. Ah, there's a spike. More iridium! How you doing, Hero Brian? How's your day treating you? How was your weekend? What'd you get up to? Okay, let's go off to the MSV Rosalie. In the Alista galaxy. You're preparing the trilogy with mods? Hey, awesome! Yeah, my first playthrough here is on stream is gonna be entirely modless. My next playthrough might be the HD collection. Yeah, that definitely throws a mixing thing when your internet's not the greatest. I hate when I have bad internet. Silius's cratered surface is ancient. Parts of the highlands have been unchanged for nearly 3 billion years. The layers of overlapping craters stand as testament to the violence of the system's creation. Silius is tidally locked to the list and has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon, with helium occasionally blowing in via solar winds. Look at that, that's a huge spike.
Probe away.
Improved static life full for Mass Effect 3 is 10 gigabytes. Wow! Hope it's... that sounds like it's probably going to be worth it, though. Like... light version, since you're most likely going to reach 3.5 gigabyte RAM with 14 mods. Yeah, there's a good chance. What other mods are you thinking? Try not to give any story spoilers, though. Not that you would. I don't know if you would, but I have people in the chat who have not played this. Odast is an abundance of heavy metals and radioactives. It is heavily exploited by mining concerns based on ilium. 43 years ago, a council spectre arrived to investigate reports that the businesses were selling platinum, a strategic metal, to pirate groups in the Terminus systems. The results of her investigation were never released, but no deaths were reported. That's because she's now in on the cut.
Launching probe.
Okay. Pick some iridium. Man, I have so much iridium. Might as well grab this platinum too. Oops. Meant to leave, but I'll grab this massive fucking upscale of other things as well while I'm here. I'll come back and harvest these later, probably. Let's go harvest the whole galaxy as like just a side thing. Hasano is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. 200 years ago, an independent Volus prospector found the mangled wrecks of a Prothean starship trapped within the trailing Lagrange point. Few artifacts from the wreckage have been recovered. The prospector, Lumen Creop, was canny enough to build the keep the Hulk's existence to himself. He sold its location to a Turian paleotechnology firm for nearly 1 million credits. Since then, Hasano's Lagrange points, rings, and moons have been combed over by fortune hunters seeking to strike the rich the same way. Thus far, no additional artifacts have been recovered. New missions, okay. New stuff to explore. Discover and collect. Tons of quality life improvements and fixes. Better visuals. Big overhauls to major plot areas. Okay. So it sounds like the fans really went crazy in making the game more what they wanted.
Probe away.
You'll have to stop by and let me know how it's going, because I am keenly interested. Another galaxy here. Belial. Belial is a common ammonia methane ice giant with 23 moons. It has no particularly distinct... the features. They say a common ammonia methane ice giant, but I actually haven't run into that many ammonia ice giant, ammonia methane ice giants in my playthrough so far. It's actually been kind of rare. I just had a huge spike of platinum. Where the fuck are hers?
Probe away.
See that? Alright, so there's no additional quests here, so let's go and do what we said we'd do and head over to the MSV Rosalie. Sorry, I like reading about the planets.
I have detected an anomaly.
This is what I'm looking for most of the time when I'm scanning. It's a much better game than vanilla. I believe it. Xeona has a thin atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trioxide, created by volcanic outgassing. There are traces of water vapor in the atmosphere, but over the last 5 centuries of observation, particle counts have decreased 4%. While not habitable by any spacefaring species, there is an abundance of native sulfur-devouring bacteria that thrives around the world's many volcanic vents. Interestingly, these bacteria bear genetic similarities to the native life of Ilium, suggesting either panspermia spread of microbes via asteroids, or accidental contamination of the original environment by careless spacefarers. Hello, Intrigue! One mod for Mass Effect 3, Project Variety, which aims to add more variety to various things like NPCs and hubs areas with different weapons, armors, class, races, genders, etc. It also does fixes and quality of life improvements too. We got this V3 update on N7 Day. I forgot about N7 Day. But that N7 Day was this past Saturday, right? Look, Intrigue anomaly detected.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Scans have detected the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and is also active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Doctors Case and Aloy. 450! Whoa! That's a lot of work. My friend, he was really into Skyrim, and he loved building mods and using mods and getting them all active in the game, and holy crap, did he have some really cool things. All I wanted was a mod that added the moon from Majora's Mask to the sky. So if I ever stream it, that's all I want. Mainly because I just want to have a game that sorry, I just want to have my first playthrough of a game be as close to original as possible. Alright, we gotta upgrade your shutter ammo. Samara, you know, I never got your thing because I failed your mission. Oops. Life goes on. Yeah, I know, I'm bad. I failed her mission. Assault rifle. We're gonna use the Locust and some machine gun. I'm gonna keep using the cane here because we never got a chance to use it in the other one. Samara, however, change your rifle to the Vindicator. Oops. You can use the and Thane. Sizer sniper rifle. Need more sniper rifles, guys. Alright, look at that volcanic world. Now, I don't remember if this is DLC or not. It might be? How do you feel about them announcing the,
The ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Oh, okay, that's good. How do you feel about the announcement of the new Mass Effect remasters or remasters? I'm actually pretty excited because I really enjoyed this series. It took forever for me to actually get into it, but a chance for more people to experience this game, I'm cool with that. We did it! Wintrig, how are you? Ah, sick, I get a ship. Wow. A vehicle. A hovercraft. Dude. Samara, I hope that you have some eyewear.
Systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI. Mission objectives located. Caution, guided missile system active. Acquired.
Oh. That's what that does. Well, I wish I had known that when I last played. Oops. People have already played the console? That's alright, not everything has to be for veterans of the series. Hopefully they do add some stuff that are new for in the game though for veterans.
Detected. Path is now clear.
Alright, let's look around. A lot of textures, a lot of all staying true to the original look, including improved static lighting in a lot of videos. Huh. Sometimes you just gotta electrocute a bitch. I remember that. That was Dan Boss. Hi Oma, hello! That's true, I don't stream on Thursdays, but I will in the next few weeks. Maybe. I like that one makes me laugh. There is a slight delay on it. I love that I have over almost 20 of them already, though. That's pretty funny. Where do I go? Up there. How do I get up there? This looks promising.
I believe we found it.
To be fair, they're blind dates with, for Bob Dole, too. He doesn't know about them either. Bob Dole's just like, I got an email from this guy. What is it? Taoma. Taoma. There's Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 recalibrated, which are like unofficial patch plus typo lore correction and content restoration mods. Those sound really cool. Like I said, after I'm done my original playthrough, I'd be more inclined to try a modded playthrough of them. So I am definitely interested in how your modded playthrough goes, Herobrine. He invites me out to restaurants, and when I get there, it's the kidnapped, desiccated body of Bob Dole. It keeps happening. He's like, damn it, Miro! I swear to God, if you're gonna hand me another cactus...
We've done it.
Mission objectives completed.
Oh, is that it? Is that all? Alright. I figured if anybody got that reference, it's Wintrig. Found brackets of freighter MSV Rosalie. M44 Hammerhead acquired. Recovered research data. I'm actually almost done it already, though. I drank a lot of it before stream started. Got like maybe a few more drinks left in it. That mission was not overly exciting. How was your guys' weekend, though? What'd you get up to? Did you know that Samara, Tally, and Thane, along with that one to be unlocked character in your dossier list, were intended to be recruitable very early on in the game? Because of the need to split the game to disc back in the day to move stuff as close to the second
Commander,
disc.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I didn't know that, but that's an interesting point. Prototype Firewalker. Good morning, or good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contained significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Case and Dr. Aloy investigated. Edie has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Oh, okay. Despite Dr. Case's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would be a greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how the Geth are tracking Dr. Case, so be careful. Okay, so we're going to continue on with that, I guess. You bought 24 of them this week and you have like 8 left. Oh no. I shouldn't drink this much energy drink. You shouldn't, I agree. You made a smoothie and managed to spill seeds all over the counter. How'd you do that? Makes Thane and Samara recruitable from the get-go with full voice acting and everything. Oh, sweet! I'd like to know how they did that. You're just asking me if I like to bypass hacking by using... Alright, we're gonna go back to the Citadel real quick, because I gotta go buy that one upgrade I wasn't able to get before. And if I already have it, then we're going to Chunka instead. It was all in the files already. That's true. I mean, if they just had to separate it to a different disk, I guess if it's already there, then they don't have to do too much. Sometimes I wish I had the skills that other people have in doing this stuff, but we're gonna continue on with this Firewalker quest chain, even though Zaid's is in that same thing, but we're just going to the Citadel real quick to, I gotta go spend some money. I think. I don't know how much credits I have. I should have checked. Doesn't everybody just love the elevators in the first game? But why would you see? Why would you skip the best part of the game? Whereas this just gives me a loading screen that leaves my game thinking it's not responding. Here's Aid, you can come with me. Come on, Tally. Looking good. Alright. I put some points in. Zaid, I haven't used you in a while, but you're fine. No, that's me. Never mind. Okay, you got 3 points, so let's upgrade your concussive shot. There you go. And Tally. Upgrade your AI. There you go. Just to skip leaves enough time for combos and news. That's good, at least. The only thing I would mod to change the elevator is its ability to spawn Jenkins in the elevator. He just happens to be there. No explanation either, he's just there. Okay, do I have enough credits? Yes, I do. Okay. I need 75,000 credits to get the upgrade that's here. I think we want to go this way.
can't believe these.
Ah, that's a huge bonus. That's one complaint I had about the first game, is that the Galaxy doesn't really track things very well for you. Dude, I like the spine design on the back of my armor here. Oh, by the way, guys, Fluffy resubs, so I gotta eat a bean. There's only 2 left in here, so I got this light green one. Oh. It's grass. Oh good, damage protection, okay.
We can use this.
There we go. I now have a 40% increase to my shield armor and... yeah. I don't know. Okay, but now we're going to go back and set our swing. We do have other stuff to buy in Tachanka. Helmetless variations of full body armors, along with ported armors from Mass Effect 1 and 3, ported casuals from more Mass Effect. See, I never could understand why they didn't just give you helmetless versions of the armors. It was a bit upsetting, because there are a lot of really cool armors that I just don't want to wear the helmets for. It seems ridiculous having him up and talking to people all the time wearing a helmet. We will be going back to Tachanka once I get about 50,000 credits. Alright, so we're gonna go finish off Firewalker here. Oh shit, this is in the same area as the story quest. Might accidentally get roped into doing the story quest. Oh no, okay, they're in a completely different area. Alright, let's explore some planets before we head out. This is a gigantic planet. This planet looks like it's bigger than the star! Tashub. The first and larger of the 2 gas giants in the Hawking Gateway system, Tashub is composed mainly of hydrogen and helium. The brown-orange coloration in its upper cloud decks are caused by the upwelling of sulfur from the lower levels in the atmosphere.
Probe away.
You'll be able to set a setting in Mass Effect 3 to have helmets off in conversations for you and squad mates too. That needs to be an alt. Agreed. Big agree. Pyama, how do you feel about Shepard wearing a helmet in conversations? Habat is a methane ammonia ice giant. There we go, another one. When heavy metal exomining of China won the bidding rights to develop the moon of Presrop in the Century system, it began the establishing helium-3 refueling facility on Habat. The station, completed this year, is considered a model facility by these executives of the state-run company. Though the station produces more than enough fuel to supply the HMAEC ships running to and from Century, it has a crew of only a dozen for maintenance and oversight. Nearly all the day-to-day operations are automated. They took our jobs!
Probe away.
Tiamat, if you were in the Mass Effect universe, do you think you'd be a civilian, a military person? Or would you shit your pants and then cry about it? We're heading to the Firestar. All 3, okay. Remember being able to have your helmet off, but that the last time you played these games was in the trilogy, when the trilogy collection came out. Did you get it for PC or PS3? Serau is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Its most obvious features are a pair of gigantic storm cells, one on the northern hemisphere and one in the south. While richer helium-3 than Alisa, the difficulties of extracting from Serau's gravity well and stormy atmosphere led to the other gas giant's development. Serrano has over 80 moons, ranging from a radius of 50 to 2,000 kilometers. The Asari Tersicore Council has established an observation post on one of the larger moons to study the planet's twin solar systems. That's a lot of palladium.
Launched.
You got the PSV collection for Sarah first? first time we played was on PC. I actually played it on PC because my friend bought me the PS3 collection, but I do have, or the PC collection. But yeah, I was in college. I've told this story before, but basically, hey, look how the planet's undulating. That's weird. Anyway, my friend got so, like, I was in college at the time, and I didn't have a lot of money. Like, all my spending money went to, like, getting lunch for myself, essentially. So he eventually got annoyed to the point that I hadn't played Mass Effect, that he just bought me the fucking collection, which is super cool of him. But I ended up buying the PS3 collection so my brother would play it, because he's not into shooters, but this is the type of game story that he's so into. Alisa is a small, dense ice giant with high concentrations of water, ammonia, methane, and a few automated helium-3 fuel stations have been established to refuel the ore freighters shuttling to and from Kerrang.
Probe away.
Oh wow. That's a lot of work.
Launching probe.
The amount of dedication that some modders put into their game is impressive.
Anomaly detected.
Ah shit. Initial surveys of Kerrang noted its high density and active plate tectonics, suggesting a high internal heat fueled by greater than normal concentrations of heavy elements and radioactives. Early test cores proved the mineral richness of the world, but distance from the mass relay in the Sentry system made it unprofitable to develop until the late 2183. The atmosphere is a smog of methane, ammonia, and water vapor, a so-called primordial soup, similar to the conditions of early Earth. However, there's no evidence of life developing on Kerrang's surface beyond the levels of simple dextroamino acids. The minimal energy input of the red dwarf Ver have created an energy-starved surface environment, though the planet's volcanism does open some possibility for subterranean development. Wintry, how do you feel about volcanism? Would you be more inclined to have sex with Tuvok or another more prominent Vulcan?
Probe away. Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Scans have found locations matching the description of Dr. Case's survey sites. Exploring the sites could reveal valuable mission data. Warning, Geth presence detected on planet's surface. Use extreme caution. Alright, we're going to do this in the next video, so